guys, welcome back to my channel. So my name is Yasmin and this is my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I thought we would do a no makeup look. So first things first, I like to use a moisturizer. So for today, I use my regular moisturizer, which is a Neutrogena one. If you guys want me to do a skincare routine and all the products that I use, just make sure to comment below and I will definitely do it. So let's go to the second step because I feel like today I don't need a primer. My skin is really hydrated, so I'm gonna skip a primer, but my favorite primer is the Too Faced Hangover Primer. I do use that on days where I'm wearing a lot of makeup, but for today, since we're not really doing lots of makeup, I'm gonna go straight into foundation. So now for foundation, I'm gonna first start with my Wells People foundation stick, and I'm gonna be using the Real Techniques kabuki brush to apply it onto my skin. So what I like to do is just dab it, as you can see. I'm gonna press it into my skin. So I'm not gonna be swiping it, I'm not gonna drag it across my skin, but I'm just gonna be dabbing it because I think that's the best way to apply foundation. It really works and it gives you that high coverage that you're looking for. So I also like to take the foundation down my jawline just to make sure everything's blended. So you don't wanna look like a floating head. So that looks great to me, so we can now continue to concealer. So next for my concealer, I'm going to be using the same foundation stick and I'm going to be using the Real Techniques pointed foundation brush, but I'm going to use this as a concealer. So what I do is I just open up the foundation stick and I'm just going to apply this under my eyes, on top of my nose bridge, and then down here. This is just extra coverage. Some people may say that concealer is not important, but it gives you just that brightening effect under your eyes, especially if you've been awake. So now guys, once the foundation and the concealer is completely blended, I like to take my big kabuki brush. So this is just a flat top kabuki brush. And my favorite powder is the RMS Beauty Unpowder. So what I like to do is just open it up here. And this powder has a powder puff, but I normally don't use it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit of powder and put it down at the lid. So there we go. I'm just going to bring it down. So I think that's a good enough amount of powder. So I'm just going to take my kabuki brush here and I'm just going to swirl it. Make sure to don't do too much. This is a translucent powder, so it's not going to give you any coverage. What it's going to do is it's just going to make you look semi-matte throughout the day. Now for highlighter, I love the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Radiant Light. This highlighter is really important, and it's really great for those no makeup days because it's just a really fine powder. So it's a rose gold powder that's really great. It sits on the skin really well, especially on medium to dark skin tones. This is a really amazing highlight. So it doesn't give you that amazing highlight that the Becca powders give you, but that's what I like about this. It's really subtle, it's really great for every day, and it doesn't make it look obvious that you're wearing a lot of highlight. So what I like to do is just take one of my concealer brushes here. So I'm just gonna dab a little bit over here and I'm just gonna place it at the high point of my face. So first I'm just gonna focus on the cheeks here and underneath my brow bone here. So I'm just gonna do that. Also, I like to put it right here at the center of my nose bridge and right here just at the top of the forehead, especially for you girls that wear hijab. I love placing it just right across the forehead here because it gives us that just amazing glow straight as someone looks into our face, and then right here down the chin. So that's just great. So I also love applying bronzer to the apples of my cheek instead of a blush. I just love the energy that it gives. It gives me such life because in the winter and in the fall I look very gray, and for dark skin tones you know that gray is really what you're trying to avoid. So just take a little bit of bronzer in your contour brush, the Real Techniques contour brush, and just smile and just put a little product onto your cheeks. So what I like to do when I'm applying it onto my cheek is I like to just dab it and then make sure to raise your brush up. You don't want to push it down because it gives you that dirty look, so I like to just make sure the direction of my brush is going up. There, and it gives you that amazing summer bronze all year round. Now for brows, I'm gonna use my favorite palette, which is the Suqqu eyebrow palette in moss green. This eyebrow palette has been with me for quite some time, and it is an amazing powder. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing my eyebrows, but I'm not going to be doing them the way you normally see them in my Instagram photos. I'm going to be using a really light hand because I want to create brush strokes on my brows. I don't want to make it seem like it was done in all just one stroke. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my palette here, and this is the Anastasia eyebrow brush. This is number 12, and it comes with a spoolie on one end, and the other end is a flat top brush. So, and it's really angled, so it gives you that really precise look that you need to create really nice eyebrows. So I'm going to be starting off with the brown. So I'm just going to apply some brown eyeshadow, and on my brows, I'm not looking to really give it a lot of depth. I'm just trying to make it seem less unruly, but I like to keep my eyebrows really natural. I'm gonna start here at the top, and I'm just gonna deposit the color. So ladies, I know sometimes it might seem easier just to do one long stroke, but just do individual small strokes. You really notice the difference once you start doing that. So yeah, that's good for me. So now that my eyebrows are done, let's move on to eyes. So for eyes, I really love using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. This palette is really, really great. And I love to use, if you really need one brush to invest in, I recommend investing in a really fluffy brush. This is the Sephora Pro Blending Brush, and it's a really lifesaver because it does all the work for you. It deposits the color and it also blends it at the same time. So I'm going to be taking this color. This color is called Liya from the Kat Von D palette. So I'm just going to be applying that all over my eyelid. All over my lid, all the way up to the brow bone. There we go. I'm going to be taking this color from the Kat Von D palette. I'm going to be creating just a shadow. I mean, if you don't have an eyeshadow palette, I'd recommend just using your bronzer. Just go for it. And this is such an amazing rusty brown color. It's really great, especially for girls that have brown eyes. This is just, oh, it's the best color. It's not really brown and it's not really red. It's more of that really rustic color that I love putting into my eyelid. So then I like to go straight with my mascara. Now that we've built a lot of volume right here at the lash line, when you add mascara, it does the job. So I just take my mascara here, and then I just go into my lashes. Look at the difference now that it makes. Last but not least, we're gonna finish this look off with a lip. So I love the L'Oreal lipstick. This is the Liya Nude lipstick, and it's such an amazing, affordable nude lipstick for dark skin tones. Liya herself is Ethiopian, and we have very similar skin tones, so when I immediately thought of a nude, I knew L'Oreal would have the perfect pair. So what I like to do is I just like to not put it on as a lipstick, but more as a lip balm. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of color, and then with my fingers here, I'm just gonna blend it in. So this looks perfect to me. There we go. And it's this like really nude, brownish, purplish lip that's going on, and it feels really comfortable, and it smells really good. So grab Liya Nude from L'Oreal if you want a really affordable nude lipstick. So guys, that's it for the video. Thanks so much for watching this makeup tutorial, the no makeup look. And make sure to like this video if you really enjoyed it, and subscribe to this channel for more content. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Are you a no makeup kind of girl, or are you more of lashes, a must kind of girl? Let me know. For me, I'm more in between. I mean, I don't do the all natural thing, but I do a little bit of makeup just to feel more comfortable, but I really don't go for the lashes and the red lipstick during the day. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and subscribe to see more content. Bye!